Yo, it's your guy. It's your king. Um, yeah, with the glasses on, getting at it. We have the markets behind us, charts in the background, beautiful charts, artwork, looking good. But really quick, this is not really about charts. It's about it can include charts, sure, but it's really about me. Yeah, found me. But it's about me, of course, but something that can be applied and something that we all go through, something that we all pretty much struggle with. And it's it revolves around consistency and why it's so freaking difficult, bro. Like even for me, it's so difficult. Like why is it so hard for me to stay disciplined in something? For real. It's like, okay, I can be disciplined on one thing, but I want to be great at all of these other things, and that's where the discipline or the consistency, should I say, just tanks. I've always regarded myself as a disciplined person, someone that can start something and continuously do it and do it in the highest level because I always regard myself or look at myself as a great individual. Like I've always looked at myself like with the Michael Jordans and the Kobe's. I've never looked at myself as anything less than. When I was playing basketball, whatever I'm doing, I'm always doing it at the like just the greatest capacity or my greatest capacity. What is the best that I can do, and I'm going to deliver on that. And the same thing applies within like trading. For example, I mean, I've been trading for around 5 years now. Yeah, like 5 years now. And while I'm not profitable long term, I'm still at it. Like this is something that I actively do every day. I'm in front of the charts, in front of my computer, getting at it. Thing is, I don't want to only focus on one thing. While trading is like my number one passion, number one driver to getting me closer to my purpose. And I fully believe that. And I believe that not only that, it is going to propel me to the next level financially. No question about that. And I would say from a mental standpoint, it's helped me so far and it's going to continue to help me psychologically as well, like all of these factors. But I also want to be great in content creation. This is what I'm actively doing right now. I also want to be great within my physique, great in my looks, great within my speaking, communication, great in man. I want to be great in so many things. One major thing for me is like learning Spanish for a while. That has been a challenging thing for me. Even taking classes in high school to now, I've been trying my best to become fluent, and I'm not even like close. So Spanish is a big one, and I outline some of the things that I try to accomplish every day, which are get my 10K steps. And I'll show y'all. Get my 10K steps. We got a year session in refine a project that I've been working on in Spanish. Meditate, which goes into the psychology aspect. Instagram, which goes into content creation. And then our book summaries that also ties into communication, mindfulness, mindset, all that. Right? I want to be great at all of these things, but I'm not consistent in them. I'm only consistent in trading. I show up here and I'm journaling consistently. I'm doing those things. I'm being mindful. I'm sitting back and reflecting. All that. But for some reason, I'm not able to consistently make videos. I'm not consistently able to sit down and edit. I'm not consistently able to read a book. I'm not consistently able to work out every day. I'm not consistently able to communicate with people every day, or even have the will to go out and talk to someone or stay and communicate and have a real conversation. Like I'm always thinking, how can I leave this conversation? When is the end point of this conversation? Rather than just embracing it even though it's uncomfortable, embracing it and understanding that this is going to be something that it's uncomfortable in the moment, but it's going to propel me and get me better and ultimately get me to where I want to be. So it's that conflicting thing. It's like I don't want it, but at the same time I want it. But going back into the consistency thing, it's like right now I've also been consuming content that is tied into or about consistency. It's about discipline. Even specifically like guys that work out, bodybuilders, talking about how to get lean and things of that nature, and how difficult it is, and how so many people want that, so many people desire that, some people envy that, and we want those results. But the work though, I'm good. The consistency though, I'm good. The discipline to not eat McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, fries, I'm good. I'm good off that. It's like, I don't want that. I don't want to deal with that. The hardships, the uncomfortability of it. And sometimes it's a matter of like, bro, I'm thinking about it as I'm speaking. It's like, why is it so hard for me? Sometimes it's like, maybe I'm not being intentional enough. And now I think being intentional with everything that you do is huge. And I'm starting to realize that more and more and more as the weeks go by and as I get older. It's like you have to be intentional with everything you do. And this is what I mean, because it's so easy for me to literally write a whole task list and for me to look at that every day and say, okay, I got it now. I got it in the bag, right? In the back of my head, I'm always saying, okay, I got to make this video. I've got to read my book. I've got to do my steps. And it's crazy because I constantly reminding myself that in the back of my head, and I don't do it. I end the day not doing that while still having the desires of, being great in communication, while having those desires of having a vast amount of knowledge in certain things, a specialized knowledge, should I say, as it relates to books. Also having a personal brand, having a vast amount of videos pumping and going, circulating within Instagram, within TikTok, within YouTube, all these things, right? And I'm not doing the simple stuff. Sitting down for 10, 15, 20, it might be 30 minutes to an hour, but to sit down and actually do it is so freaking difficult, but it's so easy. But intentionality is like sitting down when you have certain areas that you want to achieve, certain things that you want to, become skillful in. It's like not only writing them down like I have done, but I think it's also creating a deadline to an extent, because I've learned as well, I've had so many expectations when I was 21, 22 as to how my life would look like. At 23 right now, I expect it to be at least in an apartment, a house, whatever the case may be. I'm right now actively in my parents' basement. So it's the deadline, but at the same time giving yourself grace for not being at that exact point once that time comes. But at the same time, a deadline to push for intentionality, like push for a sense of direction and drive, so you can keep yourself accountable for that every single day. It's like, if we're not going to make this deadline, we're not going to get here if we don't do this today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy right now. I'm operating from a sense that, I want this physique, I want this, it's just in my head, I want this, right? It doesn't do anything. I'm realizing that more and more. It's like I have these desires, but it's like it doesn't influence how I go about it every day. It really doesn't. I've also listened to, as I mentioned, I listened to guys on YouTube talk about how, I'm different because my body looks different. I'm lean. I'm just different. I'm in the 1%. Y'all just don't want it. I'm like, damn, maybe you're right. Maybe I don't want it. but that doesn't inspire me as well. Like, it doesn't make me want to, okay, I'm going to start doing this. I'm not doing none of it every single day, staying consistent in these certain things. I'm just not. So I'm going to start a new approach. And like I said, this video is for myself, but it's like, if you can grab something from it, awesome. I'm going to start applying deadlines in terms of how many reps, how many actions do I want to do, and where I want this to take me realistically within the next. And doesn't have to be a 2-year, 3-year thing. I think that was a problem that I had previously, is like looking a year ahead, like these New Year's resolutions. Yeah, New Year's resolutions in terms of, okay, from a year from now, I want to look like this. I want to get a crib, 2 cars, want to make $1 million this year. Wow, it's possible. It's like we're shooting so far out. It's like, as a trader, I'm not looking on the freaking weekly, monthly chart to determine where we're gonna go. You feel me? It's like you have to take gradual steps to getting there. So from now to, I'm gonna start telling them different. Like, and I'm thinking this as I'm talking, but like 2 weeks, a month, 3 months. That's as far as I'm gonna go in terms of actionable inputs and where I want to go, where I want to be, what I want to look like, things of that nature. I'm going to operate from that standpoint rather than thinking from a year from now, I'm going to look like that, because it's like, I can't ensure, I honestly cannot ensure that I'm going to stay disciplined in one thing or stay disciplined in these multiple areas for an entire year. I don't know what's going to happen this year. And keep in mind, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but I'm able to, that's a little bit more maintainable in terms of next week, in terms of the next 2 weeks, in terms of the next month or next 3 months potentially. I know I have an idea of where I'm going to be, what I'm going to be doing. A year, buddy, I don't know. So it's being specific, it's being intentional, it's having a manageable time frame. All of these things all into one, and so just see how it works. I'm going to test it out myself. I've been yapping. So this is a part of that communication aspect that I want to improve on. So I'm going to go about it. F y'all, if y'all got something to say about it. If you want something to, yo, this is crazy. This is my YouTube channel, bro. I can do whatever I want. Okay, what am I doing? All right, so I can realistically do whatever I want. But yeah, just let me know in the chat if y'all got something to say in the comment section. I also have a Discord. I'm going to start pinning that or releasing it, posting it, putting it into the description. So if y'all want to join that, join that. I really want to say right now, I'm going to keep these videos going. We're going to keep running. I've got to commit though. I've got to commit. I'm not going to say anything right now. Right now, I have my journal. This is what I'm going to take my time, where I'm going to take my time to really hone in, pay attention, reel back, zoom out, and figure things out, being intentional, have a time frame, and figure out this whole consistency thing, because we all want to strive for consistency. I think we all understand that consistency is the way to go. Consistency is a means to achieving and striving and getting closer to your desires, but that's kind of the barrier in itself. So yeah, that's the end. That concludes this video. That's the end of it. I'll catch y'all on the next video. I'll also post my Instagram, all that other stuff in the description. So feel free, if you want to connect, you want to talk to me, ask questions, if you want to provide advice, because I'm open, let me know. Yeah.